Hello, gentle viewers, and this is of Indian welcoming you to a new season of Out of the Park Baseball 19. And we're already off to about the worst possible start. Dave Stewart's going to miss the whole season. He blew out his arm. It was bound to happen eventually. And the real tragedy is we just signed him to a gigantic megabucks contract. So that's fun. We've still got the core of a good rotation, but we're going to need some help from some rookies to make this a season worth talking about. As I mentioned at the end of last episode, this is really a crossroads season for us. Without Dave Stewart, our lineup is going to have to carry the team. And I think it can, but I'm not convinced that it can. So the first step in any season, of course, is cutting people from the roster. We need to get rid of 4 people. Kilner is 1. Carnuti is 2. Latham is 3. Right now, Larry Sorensen's the default 5th starter, which isn't great, but I think maybe we give Michael Jackson 1 year in the minors. 1 more year. Because we don't need him right now. And I think he could get even better with another year in AAA. So there's our pitching staff. There are many like it, but this one is ours. Let's clear the staff. I wonder something. Is everyone else still going always start highest rested? They're going with strict rotation. This is still spring training, though, so you can't really trust that. Huh. The Expos have David Cone. Nice. Alright. So step 1, we need to pick our rotation, and we don't have a lot of options right now. Morgan's going to be our ace. You know what? No, Morgan's going to be the number 2. Falcone won a lot of games last year and had that amazing performance in the playoff game. I think he's earned it. Then we have Pascual Perez, and then we have Alan Anderson. I said Alan Anderson. And he's going to have himself a pitch count because this is his first year in the majors. We don't want him to blow out his arm. And then Larry Sorensen filling in the back end. Eddie Bain will be closer once again. Mitchell will be set up once again. And I'm inclined to give Heckman another shot at being a setup guy. For him to prove that last year was just a weird fluke and that he's actually got a lot more on the ball. Literally and figuratively speaking. Because that home run rate killed him. And if he can get that under control, he's a really good reliever. I guess Fernando Gonzalez is kind of by default the long reliever. Which isn't... Oh, crap. Falcone's losing stamina, too. Oh, no, wait. That's not stamina. That's defense. Here we go. Yeah, Gonzalez is a perfectly acceptable long man. As is Swaggerty. So I'm going to have both of them long men. And emergency starting pitchers. Everyone else middle relief. There we go. We're getting to the era in baseball where the 5-man rotation is very common and innings start to disappear. And I'm wondering if this is... I think we maybe give it another year or 2. But if we can save another couple years off Dave Stewart by just having him pitch less than 40 times a year, maybe that's worth it to us. We got a lot of position players to get rid of. We got to get rid of 8. Sorry, 7, because we have 13 left. All right, Randy Hunt, easy play. That's 1 down. Lansford, 2. Brown, 3. Oquendo, 4. I gotta get rid of 3 outfielders. That's not as hard as it should be. Thutzis down, Camposano down, Lockley down. No, I'm actually going to send down Roy. I'm going to get rid of Roy Johnson. And I'm going to keep Camposano. Just because I want somebody who can back up at center field if the world requires it. Alright, let's build the lineup. Actually, let's first sim up to opening day. And then we'll build the lineup. He wants you to make the playoffs. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to get fired. The A's have Albert Bell, too? My God. This is obscene. They've got Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, Jim Sundberg, no slouch himself, by the way, and Albert Bell hanging out in the minors, and Randy Johnson hanging out in the minors. I mean, the A's are going to be scary. How did they get Bell? He was a second overall pick last year. Damn. Wow. Hey, Jerry Turner, I remember him. No, I don't. Why did I say I remember him? He never played for us. Sorry, guys. But damn, that's scary. I mean, our own lineup is nothing to sneeze at, but... Toronto, please. And let's get the lineup set. Nuke 'em all. Okay. Our first year, we don't have Tim Raines at the top of the lineup, which leads to the question who should be at the top. I think Tony Phillips is the pretty clear choice because he's got really good batting eye and he still hits for decent contact. So I think Phillips bats lead off. Then we put the jack of all trades, Von Hayes, in at second. Not at second base, but second place. Don Mattingly will be the number 3 hitter until he's no longer part of the team. Darryl Strawberry will clean up for us the entire season. Jim Rice will bat 5th. Why is Rice DHing? Arguably, Strawberry is the better outfielder, so maybe I'll give him a year. Then Chili Davis. And the rest of the gang. Clearly, Leo Gomez will bat 7th. He's the only other guy with even offensive upside. Hall will play center. And then we'll have Schofield bat last. I kind of have to ask myself, or do we maybe even give Robinson a shot? Schofield's still a better hitter, but it's not nearly as close as it used to be. Let's go ahead and generate the depth charts. Yeah, I think this is fair. This is fair. And we're going to need to quickly make sure that Anderson's on the roster. Any other minor leaguers make the roster? No. Okay. Play ball, kits and kittens. These guys are designated for assignment. Enjoy AAA. Is there a big player? I have no money for extensions, do I? I have none. Okay, if Jay Greb or Wilfredo Martinez thinks they're getting that much money, the answer is no. The $1 million question is, do I try to move any... Oh god, Don Mattingly's going to opt out, isn't he? Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Let's see how we do this year, but this might be... I might have to make a damn hard decision, which would be trading Don Mattingly. Because he's probably going to want at least $1 million a year. Nice work, Falcone. Strawberry had a very hot start to the season. 1 month, not enough to make any decisions. We'll run it another month and see what happens. Albert Hall suspended. Well, I don't care. I'm not even going to put him on the DL for only 2 weeks. That's kind of dumb. Let's let Jay Greb play for a couple of weeks. Jim Rice out for 5 weeks is far more serious. Sure, I want to replace him with Brandy Lind. It's gonna be wonderful. That might very well be our season right there. I mean, I have no one that can replace Jim Rice. I don't have a lot of depth, period, which is the problem when you invest so much into your core players. Lind can draw walks. Oh, wait a minute. Rice was DHing. I don't have to use Lind. I can use somebody who's actually a good hitter. Or a better hitter. Roy Johnson. Save us, Roy. Save us. You're all I got, man. This would not be the worst time to start maybe trolling the waiver wire. See if someone's going to let someone good go, but I don't think it's likely. And we're about to lose Von Hayes, too. we're not looking very good this year. Which is actually not the worst thing. I mean, I want to make the playoffs. Everyone wants to make the playoffs. But this isn't a bad year to bottom out. And maybe get a rebuild started before the first build is finished. P. Falcone's getting better, which is just crazy. Von Hayes is getting better. Dana Robinson isn't. Jeff Fruges looks a little better. Matt Novak looks a little better. Alright, let's look at the team. We should honestly be better than this. Yeah, Heckman, I don't know what your problem is, dude. I don't know why it is at the moment I give you an important role, you start giving up. Now this year, you can't strike anyone out. It's only 11 innings. I need to give him a fair shot. Or I could just make... I'll just make Richard Evans the 6th inning guy again. I'll just make you middle reliever. I can't really afford to punt on this season. Even if that... Tony Phillips is off to a phenomenal start, but trading him would save an awful lot of problems. What could I get for Tony Phillips? Okay, we could instantly replace our DH. Could get Cal Ripken to play third. If Andy Van Slyke was healthy, I'd think about it, actually. Lenny Dykstra would be a good choice, too. But the problem is, his contract is actually even bigger than Phillips is. Oh, he's going to opt out. That would make this a rental pick, and I'm not going to trade. Yeah. Dale Murphy's the one who looks remotely interesting, and I don't need another slugger. You know what? Screw you guys. Just every last one of you. I should have kept Tim Raines. Now Jay Grubb gets to start at second, and I have no one else to be the leadoff guy. That's not true. I could have Von Hayes be the leadoff guy. We'll see what happens. Oh snap, a no-hitter for Pete Falcone. That's pretty sexy. Alright, now we got Jim Rice back. So overall, a net win for the lineup. Unless Chili Davis is absolutely killing it. Yeah, I'll have him bat 6th. Alright, on we go. I mean, the thing is that the Tigers are just running away with it this year. Them beating, like, I think they literally just swept me. Up, blew out Larry Sorensen. Yeah, Jeff Fruge is, I guess, a decent 5th starting choice. Or Fernando Gonzalez. I think I'd rather have Fruge get a shot. Larry Sorensen wants to come back. Well, that's Ducky. Oh, 5 for 5 for Don Mattingly. I genuinely don't know what we do this trading deadline. I think we're clearly sellers this year. So who is ripe for the picking? I think Jim Rice. Not Falcone. Not yet, anyway. I mean, Jim Rice is killing baseballs this year, again. But if I can get a good piece or two for him, it's worth the trade. I'm not getting great offers, so... Nope. There'd be something apropos about trading Jim Rice for Fred Lynn, but... I'm not getting good deals. Do we move Don Mattingly? I don't think there's any chance in hell he doesn't opt out of his contract. If he does, I don't think there's any chance in hell we can afford him. But I think we have to try. Let's blame the bench coach. It's clearly his fault that we suck this year. I think we're just mediocre without Dave Stewart, and this is just a year for the Yankees and the Tigers to just run away with their division. I will listen to a trade proposal. No. Eddie Bain, Chili Davis, Tony Phillips despite being injured, Don Mattingly, Jim Rice. No Darryl Strawberry? Strawberry suck this year or something? I've got to take a look at my team. He's not bad. He's not hitting the ball with as much authority as you'd expect. I'm going to go ahead and do something that's a bit zany, but changing things up might have a big impact here. I'm going to go ahead and bump Darryl Strawberry all the way down to 6th. Maybe take some of the pressure off. Chili Davis is actually having a pretty good year. Jim Rice is having an amazing year. And getting him more at-bats is only going to help this team. Another personal message. We don't know when he's going to come back. Well, it's Tony Phillips. People keep offering me bad pitchers. I mean, why would I trade you Michael Jackson for a guy who's worse than Michael Jackson? It doesn't make sense, mate. Another trade proposal. I like the idea of Doug Drabek on this team. I like it a lot. But not at the expense of Darryl Strawberry. Not without getting a lot more out of the deal. So let's talk, Kansas City. If you definitely want Darryl Strawberry, I'm going to make you pay for it. Mark Grace? Nah. Probably too expensive. Eugenio Cortez. He won't make that deal. I'm not going to trade Darryl Strawberry for anything short of amazingness. No. God damn it. One legitimate. Please. Gary Roenke is not legitimate. Everyone really wants Mike Jackson, and they're not going to give me anything good for it. Roenke's a bat and nothing else. No thank you. That's actually a reasonable deal, though. If I'd actually wanted Gary Roenke, I would have made that deal. Howard Johnson and John Wetland for Don Mattingly? No. That's just no. Mattingly might be on the block, but you're going to have to blow me away if you want him. Yeah, there is not a lot to be had in the trade market. Oh boy, again. Okay, Tony Phillips I will trade. I've made up my mind. Tony Phillips is getting traded. Can I trade him from the DL? He's injured too often, and maybe I can get a good replacement out of him. Andy Van Slyke would be such a nice addition. But he's got a player opt-out, and I'm screwed if he takes it. Candy Maldonado, on the other hand, is a good overall hitter who plays really good third base. I could get Howard Johnson just for Tony Phillips. Cal Ripken's deal. How team-friendly is this deal? If I can get Detroit to eat some of this salary... They'll eat 45% of the deal. Which might give me enough money to keep Don Mattingly. I'm going to take this deal. So, now we have to decide what to do with Cal. We play him at third base, okay? That took literally 10 seconds to decide. That was not a hard decision. I'm not going to get rid of Gomez. I'm going to get rid of Chris Brown. Because I think Gomez could still be useful in certain circumstances. I can even move Cal Ripken to short. But I think we're going to put him at third. Just because I like Schofield's glove. And then we can just upgrade a shortstop at some point. And I'm going to go super nuts. No, I can't have him hitting leadoff. He's a good hitter, but he's not that good. But I could have him hit... I'm going to have him hit where Greb is hitting. Let's just change everything up, right? Von Hayes lead off, Darryl Strawberry hit second. Let's see how this turns out for us. I made my deal, son. No, I am not taking a bad outfielder for a good starter. That's not how value works. No, I'm set at third base now. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm just going to delete messages to clean things up a little bit. Yeah, we're already out of the playoffs. We're not making the playoffs. I might actually get fired. I've only got 1 year left on my deal anyway. This is how badly we need Dave Stewart. Chili Davis is having an amazing year. Holy shit. This is what we're used to seeing from him. Him turning back into a megastar is not what I anticipated. Oh yeah, he's not coming back anytime soon. Oh shit. Sure, Blaine Lockley, you can come up and play first, I guess. Cal Ripken, by default, you're the leadoff hitter. I don't have anyone else to put there. I gotta hope Lockley can handle first base. Which I don't think he can. Yeah, there is... We don't even have a snowball's chance in hell. I'm making the playoffs. It's just not a thing. And who's retiring? Wesley Smith and Michael Villegas. I mean... Sure. No, you are not a hitter at the top of the lineup. Not when your bat is this bad. You can be bitchy if you want to, but I am not just going to hand you a spot that you haven't earned. I mean, we theoretically still have a chance, so that's fun. And we still have no clue when he's going to get back. Don't be a dick, Mike Jackson. You'll get your chance next season. You got a bunch of bad players retired. That's not that big a surprise. Personal message. Player development. Delightful. Yeah, this was... It ended up being a not... You are trolls. To bring him back on the last bloody day of the season. Like, hey guys, what'd I miss? We still finished with a pretty damn good record. Another batting title for Don Mattingly. It's almost not even fair at this point. Which is why, of course, I'm not going to be able to keep him. Will Shock is going to play golf. I don't know who you are, and I don't care, but good luck, maybe? The Yankees bought their way to another World Series title. Go Mets. Damn it. Ah, damn it, Tim Raines. You're a traitor. Yeah, I know I actually traded him. But still. Yeah, I traded him so he would sabotage his own team. That was my goal. And he failed. Chili Davis has a serious chance of some MVP votes. Maybe not enough to get the title, but he's got a chance. What is this next year going to hold for us? Before we end the episode, I'm going to, if Don Mattingly does the smart thing, he's probably going to opt out. Yeah, this is a stupidly obvious decision. As is this one. We're going to need a trainer. Wait. Did Don Mattingly choose to stay? Oh no, it's after the 1988 season that he gets to opt out. Shit. We've got one more season with Don Mattingly, and we have to hope we can make that count. Where's Cal Ripken? How much are we actually paying him? We're getting him for below market value for sure. Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe and comment down below. We traded Tony Phillips, we got Cal Ripken, and I'm not sure we got the better end of that deal, except we saved a bunch of money, and I got a player who will hopefully not be injured and miss 2/3 of every season. Next season, a lot's going to depend on A, Dave Stewart being healthy, but B, we have to find another piece. We have to find just one more piece. Or hope for another brilliant year. Because some of these opt-outs are coming up soon. Don Mattingly could opt out next year. If he decides not to, I would pee my pants in joy. I don't think he's going to make that decision, though. We almost don't deserve him. I'll be frankly honest with you. He has, since 1981, he's won 5 of the last 6 batting titles. Led the league in hits every year. Led the league in doubles 3 years. And led the league in RBI 2 years. RBI is a junk stat. But it still needs to be said. He's already put together 40 career WAR. We're already talking borderline Hall of Fame territory, and he's only 26. What about like a Von Hayes? He had a nice little bounce back year. Actually I meant his career totals. Only 34, so yeah. Chili Davis is probably getting a nice... Oh, look how great he was this year. Led the league in slugging and OPS. That's insane. He almost hit 40 homers. .47 WAR. Almost 50 WAR, and he's only 27. I hope you guys can't hear the guy singing outside. I think he's drunk. So yeah, that's going to end the episode. Next season could be very bad for this team. Because I don't see Don Mattingly not opting out of his deal. But there's always hope. There's always hope. And I won't know till the end of the season, shit, if he's going to opt out, which means I can't trade him. Because you know and I know there's no way I can trade Don Mattingly, get a player that's as good or better than Don Mattingly. It can't be done right now. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please remember to drop a like, maybe a comment down below. But until next time, when we wrestle with maybe losing Don Mattingly, this has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.